Hey, what's up, everybody? What this video is about is the relaunch of my Patreon account. Patreon. Patreon. And I had originally launched my Patreon back in May of 2018. And I had content there and I was uploading and things were going good, but certain things happened and it got attacked, and I decided it wasn't worth the effort. Well, I'm relaunching it now, and part of the reason, or the biggest reason, is because of the copyright claims on YouTube. If you don't monetize a video on YouTube and put it on Patreon, you don't have to worry about the copyright claims. They won't affect the revenue. So if people subscribe to you on Patreon, you can get revenue from the videos. And as you know, my channel has gone through a lot of changes over the last year. Things have changed in our personal lives in the last year. So I think now is a good time for me to relaunch the Patreon and give this thing a shot. And I'm going to be putting a lot of content over there. Full band sets from gigs, full band rehearsals, some commentary here and there. I'm not going to do much commentary on YouTube because, that people don't want to hear it there. They don't care. And it seems, the thin skins and the butt hurts just come crawling out of the woodwork when you do that. So I'm going to be putting this stuff on Patreon. And I will also be doing live. I don't know if I'm going to set this up on a weekly basis or a bi-weekly basis, but Linda and I are going to do live sets here, and it will be live on YouTube, and then after the live feed is done and it's been broadcasted live, then it's going to go over to Patreon to be viewed over there. Now, I'm still, obviously, I'm going to upload to YouTube anything that, I can safely upload without getting a copyright claim or a copyright strike or anything like that. And the content might change a little bit, not much. There's not going to be any big changes. But I am going to start to push this stuff over to Patreon. Now, there's going to be a link down there for Patreon. And I've got a few videos up there now that I uploaded that are long videos. They're like a half an hour long, but one is a full band set from a recent gig last November at Geneva on the Lake, and last week's rehearsal session where I've uploaded a song from that session or two, but the whole session is there, and it's almost a half an hour long, so there's a lot more there to see. And it's not cut or anything. It's just right from the camera, right up, so you can see everything that goes on. Now, I do turn the camera on and off so I don't waste battery power and SSD card space, storage space during the rehearsal. So I'll shut it off while we're chit-chatting. But, maybe I'll start to leave some of that stuff in. But if you just march yourself over to Patreon and subscribe, now there's some free stuff over there too that you can look at, but I'm going to be putting a lot more effort into my Patreon page, and plus you can always follow me on Twitter. I do have an Instagram account that's not listed, but I'm sure you can find me on Instagram, and I do have a Twitch account also that now that I have software that I can broadcast with, I might give broadcasting live on Twitch a try. But look for these live sets of me and Linda, and possibly I might get some friends over here. Not even possibly, I will get some friends over here to jam with us. Our guitar player, possibly a drummer, and get things set up in here and do live little mini shows from Ed's house, and just for the fun of it, you know, because it's fun to play. We like to play. We like playing for any audience that we can get. So look for that. So that's what this video is about, and that's what I wanted to talk about. So hey, wish me luck on my new, not my new Patreon, but on the relaunch of my Patreon, and I hope to see you over there.